Hey guys, so I didn't think I'd come on this quick and do another video, but what I received this morning, you guys, I just had to come on and share it with you. I received a few things this week, and it just wasn't enough to do really a video on. And I thought, well, maybe I'll just wait till I do an update on Irene or get something else. So I wasn't expecting what happened this morning, and I'm going to get to that, you guys. I'm just going to start from the beginning of what was received and then just give you guys a quick update on Irene. Um, so about a week ago, you guys, I woke up. I was in a dead sleep. And I woke up, like really woke up at, I think it was around 3 o'clock. And I don't remember the time exactly, but I know it was around 3 o'clock. And I heard the words, loved by Cornerstone. And as you guys know, cornerstone means Jesus Christ. And I thought, why would he say cornerstone? Um, he is our rock, he is our foundation. But I just was like, why did you use the word cornerstone? Um, Anyways, you guys, that's all I got. I didn't receive anything else, but I just thought it was kind of crazy that he woke me up at 3 o'clock in the morning just to say that we were loved by him, which I don't care what time he wakes me up, how he tells me. I just, to get these messages, I just feel so blessed and happy that he gave us that message. So yesterday, I took a short nap and I woke up with the word Uganda. And then I had a quick vision and I saw a snake with a wrench head, like a wrench tool. You know how it just kind of, it's like a half circle. And I thought, what in the world are you showing me? And I thought the chances of me getting Uganda is like one in a gazillion. So I knew that this was from the Lord. And so when I got up, um, I, I told my husband, I said, I just got the word Uganda and I saw a snake with a wrench head and I don't know what it means. And I said, I don't mean to sound stupid, but where is Uganda? And he kind of laughed and he said, Africa. Well, you guys, I was a kind of a rebel in school. I just didn't care for school. I was more into boys and skipping school and doing fun things, like teenagers do. I didn't take school very seriously, but I think that had a lot to do with just living with my dad and having so much freedom because he worked all the time. So I didn't really have supervision um, growing up, from like 14 to 16 years old. So, like I said, I just didn't pay attention to school and he didn't really care. So I just skipped school a lot and da 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 da. I'm not stupid, but I kind of failed geography. Like I'm lucky if I know the United States and the states here. So to take me out of the United States, it's um, I know some things, you guys. But anyways, moving on. And then so I really sat on this yesterday and I was kind of looking up things and the religion part of Uganda came up and there was like three or four major religions there, but none of them were Christianity. And I looked up snakes and I knew it didn't represent literal snakes. Um, so it just kind of really ate at me. And I thought, you know what? I need to text Amanda Christian and ask her. And I hate texting and asking her to figure things out. I've been trying to look up things on my own and interpreting my own dreams and trying to figure them out because she's got so many dreams of her own and trying to figure her stuff out and doing videos. And I know she doesn't mind, but anyway, I ended up telling her, and then she texted me back, and I thought it was crazy because she said she's actually been keeping an eye on the things happening over in Africa. And as you guys know, Obama's family's from Africa. I don't know where in Africa, but because I didn't get Africa, I got Uganda. I don't know, you guys. I've had a frog in my throat all day here. So snake means, as you guys know, can represent the devil. lies, being a deceiver. And then she also said that, a wrench um, is a tool to repair things. So it could be with the political things that are happening over there. And so she said political relations with another country like France or Britain. It could also mean entering into the political arena. So she does really think that it is a warning dream. So I just told her that maybe since I don't follow politics and all that stuff, maybe it was just the Lord giving me the confirmation to give her the confirmation that she just needs to keep watching everything that's happening over there. So she said she would let us know if anything, comes about with that. But again, I just thought, Uganda, why in the world did I get that? So I'm glad to pass it on to Amanda, and I really think that was for her too. Just like I said, confirmation. And then last night I had a really, really hard time sleeping, and I was up every hour on the hour. And so I think it was maybe the second time I had gotten up. I had laid back down and I heard very clear, you guys, a miracle is about to happen. And I was like, what? Like, a miracle is about to happen. Like, give me more. And it was just silent, you guys. Like, I didn't see anything, I didn't hear anything. It was just so quiet. And I was like, Lord, you can't just give me a miracle is about to happen and not give me anything. And so I must have fell asleep, and then I got up again, fell asleep, got up again. So it was probably about the fourth, fifth time I got up. Once I laid back down again, I received a vision of a bride and a groom in a field. And you know how you pick up your children and you play with them and twirl them around in a circle. And that's what the bride was doing, or the groom was doing to the bride. Just he had her under the arms and he was twirling around and around and around in a circle. And they were just really happy. I didn't hear anything or anything like that. I just saw smiles on their face. They were just really happy. So, um, to me, it's just, the Lord just giving us another happy nugget to hold on to, that yes, he is coming to get us, and the wedding feast is gonna happen here soon. But again, as far as a miracle is about to happen, I have no idea what that is. And then this is the most awesomest part. Well, it's bad news and good news, I suppose. So, for you guys that are newly subbed to me, the Lord has given me messages through um, some of my residents. And I've had this lady for a couple months now, and this is, I think, my fourth or fifth message that the Lord has given to me through her. And I always pray and ask the Lord to give me messages through her and my past residents. But the other three that I have now, I don't get them. But the other two people before her, yes, I have received them. And so when Gloria came, because it's been a long time since I had gotten a message, but she came like 2 months ago. So he has been using her quite a bit. And I usually get the messages in the morning when I'm getting them up or putting them to bed. And I'm always praying and asking the Lord. But this morning, you guys, I was running behind and trying to get caught up. And so I asked Mike to do a few things for me while I went and got Gloria up. And so I just kind of rushed and getting things together. And I went to her window to pull back the curtain. And she said, "Would you look at that?" And I just like, okay. And then she said, "There's a huge bell in the sky." And then I knew right then and there the Lord was giving me a message. And I was just like thinking to myself, you better give me more than just this. And so I asked her, I said, where's the huge bell? And she said, right there. And she started pointing out the window. And I knew I wasn't going to see it if I looked out, of course. But she said, it's in the middle of the sky, right in the center. And I said, well, what does it look like? And she said, it's a beautiful bronze color. And I said, well, is anybody holding it? And she said, no, not yet, but soon. And then she said, just like a minute later, I just let her drink a drink of water. And usually, you guys, I don't usually ask questions. I just let the Holy Spirit speak through her and just give me the message. But I just felt like I need to push a little bit. And while I'm pushing, I'm asking, Lord, please just tell me more, tell me more. And so then just like a minute later, she said, it's about to get really bad here. And I said, what do you mean? And she didn't really say anything about what is about to get really bad here. But then she said, we're dismissed. And I said, what do you mean we're dismissed? Are we being dismissed now? And she said, yes, dismissed. But then she said, but not just quite yet. And then that was the end of it, you guys. I think I asked her another question and she just kind of went back into her normal speaking. And you guys, I've learned by now, I know when the Lord is done with the message, and I know that I'm not going to get any more. So that's all I got. So what's about to get really bad, I don't know, but the key word to me was really bad here. So is she referring to the United States? You guys, there's, like I said, I had that Storm Donna dream, and we just know what's happening in the on the U.S. borders and everything else. But I did look up uh, the meaning of a bronze bell, and bronze bells are used in firehouses, and they are to detonate a time, and they're meant to be loud. So the warning bells are like fire alarms, filling it with extreme loud noise, and to warn of danger. And then something bad coming, warning of a storm or a disaster. So when I read warning of a storm or disaster, of course, the Storm Donna thing came back to me. And I don't know if I just said this, but she had, Gloria, my resident, had said that roughly about a month ago, give or take, about the storm coming. And we know Donald Trump has said, the storm, the calm before the storm. So then I looked up the bell in the biblical meaning, and it just basically like church bells and stuff like that. And then a call for prayers. And then also it is the bells are wore around horses' necks to be trained for war. So that really stuck out to me. So you guys, what I'm getting from this bell is it's a warning of danger, maybe a warning of war, or like I said, with the U.S. border. Because I don't know, I don't know, and I hate to give these messages because, as you guys know, I just want to encourage everybody and try and bring the lost to Christ that do come across my channel. But when I do get these messages, I have to share them, whether they're good or bad. But I try and do the bad ones in a positive way. So, you guys, I'm just going to end this message with, we just have to believe and trust and have faith in the Lord that He is working everything out for our good, for His children that love Him. Everything is being set up, and nothing can happen without His say so. So we all know that this is, biblical. It's all in Revelations what is going to happen, and nobody knows. Like I said this over and over, nobody knows exactly how it's all going to happen, when the rapture is going to happen, if but I always think back to two in the field, one will be taken, one will be left. Two grinding in the mill, one will be taken, one will be left. So to me, it's a normal day. Of course, it's not going to be normal all around the world. There's always something going on. But, if World War III was happening or anything like that, it's not going to be a normal day anywhere in the world. So, you guys, I can just, encourage you and just tell you guys just to hang on to that blessed hope. Just hold on to the Lord and know that He is in control of all of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. And, you know, He's just, we would never let anything to happen to our children. So, why would the Lord let things happen to us? Through our lives, yes, we go through trials and tribulations, but toward this end time, especially us that are waiting and longing and just seeking and, his appearance, um, we know that we're going to see him split those clouds open and we're going to hear that trumpet sound. So, you guys just stay encouraged that, whatever comes our way, God is our protector and he's gonna, see us through all of it. So, um, anyways, you guys, I just want to give you an update on Irene. She had emailed me this morning and she said she was kind of having difficulties after shopping yesterday. As you guys know, she's 70 years old, so it kind of took a toll on her. And she said she has cluster tick syndrome, and it's usually triggered by fibromyalgia. So I really don't know what cluster tick syndrome is, but she said that she has received so many emails, not just donations, but emails lifting her up in prayer and just wanting to talk to her, and then donations and going through PayPal and figuring all that stuff out. She's really overwhelmed right now. But if you guys are waiting for a response, just give her some time. It might take her 2-3 days to get back to you. And just thank you guys for your donations or whoever just wanted to talk to her. It's just going to take her a couple days. So just be patient with her. And I know she's going to want to reach out and thank each and every one of you guys. And so if you guys could just lift Irene up in prayer for the pain she's kind of going through with this cluster tick syndrome, and just, ask the Lord to heal her and comfort her. And, I pray she has somewhere to go on Thanksgiving and just be with people that, will show her the love of Christ too. And I just hate to see anybody alone at the holidays. So if you guys know anybody out there that is going to be alone at the holidays, please consider inviting them over to your home and sharing a wonderful meal with them and sharing the love of Christ and to your families too, you guys. I know we all have somebody in our families we don't get along with, but we just got to remember that we're bigger than they are, and we just, for me, I always say forgive them for they know not what they do. And just try and think I'm the bigger person. I have Christ in me and I got to show them and not be fake, of course, but just, and not spend the whole time talking to them, but at least go up and say, hey, how are you doing? Just be friendly with them and give them a hug and say it's nice to see you. And, just, it'll make you feel much, much better, you guys. I promise. I always, when I do this, especially to people that I don't care for, I just feel that burden lifted off of me and just the Lord blessing me. And there's no greater feeling than just feeling that love covering you, like just him letting you know that he is proud of you at that very moment, because he knows it was a hard thing for us to do. And he just lets us know immediately. He's always let me know. And I was going to tell a story, but it's too long, so I'm not going to, considering I'm already at 19 minutes here. Okay, you guys, I love you very much. Jesus loves you, and I hope you guys all have a wonderful Thanksgiving. And then I'll come back on like Friday or Saturday and give you guys a good update on Irene. I'm sure by then she'll have everything all figured out. Okay, guys, take care. God bless.